Hey Vikings Nation, are you ready for something big? Because what I'm about to break down today could completely change the future of the Minnesota Vikings backfield. And trust me, this one is heating up fast. There's a storm brewing around draft night, and it involves a bold move, a potential generational talent, and a decision that could define this franchise for years. Now let me hit you with the teaser right away. What if the Vikings don't just draft a running back, but go all in to trade up and grab the best one in the entire class? Yeah, I'm talking about a scenario that could shake the entire NFL draft board. And the name at the center of it all? Jeremiyah Love. Stick with me because this isn't just another rumor. This is coming from trusted sources, insider reports, and real draft momentum. And by the end of this video, you're going to have one question in your mind. Should the Vikings risk it all for this guy? Alright, let's dive in. According to insider Ben Goesling, the Vikings are very likely to target a running back with one of their top 100 picks. And listen to this, Minnesota currently holds 4 picks in that range: 18, 49, 82, and 97. That's serious draft capital. During an interview, Goesling made it clear, don't be surprised if one of those picks goes to a running back. And honestly, Vikings fans, this shouldn't shock anyone. The backfield has been one of the biggest question marks heading into this season. But here's where things get really interesting, because it's not just about drafting a running back. It's about who that running back could be. And everything points to one name rising above the rest. We're talking about Jeremiyah Love, a player that many analysts are already calling the most explosive talent in the entire 2026 draft class. Not just at running back, at any position. Draft expert Mel Kiper Jr. even labeled Love as the most explosive player available. Think about that for a second. In a league driven by speed and playmaking, that's a massive statement. And it doesn't stop there. Mina Kimes has repeatedly mentioned the Vikings as one of the most intriguing fits for Love. Why? Because this offense is just one dynamic weapon away from becoming elite. Now let's be real for a second. There's a huge problem. There is almost no chance that Love falls to pick 18. None. Zero. Forget it. He's simply too good. Most projections have him going as high as number 7 overall, possibly to the Washington Commanders. And that's not even the ceiling. Analysts like Tim Hasselbeck have suggested that teams like the Tennessee Titans at number 4 or the New York Giants at number 5 could jump in and grab him even earlier. So now the big question becomes, what do the Vikings do? Sit back and watch a generational talent disappear? Or make a bold move? And this is where things get spicy. Daniel Jeremiah proposed a trade scenario that could change everything. He suggested that Minnesota could move up to number 7 by striking a deal with Washington. Think about that. The Vikings trading up into the top 10 for a running back. That's not something you see every day. But this isn't an ordinary prospect. Of course, it wouldn't come cheap. Not even close. We're talking about giving up multiple premium assets, potentially both third-round picks this year, a future second-rounder in 2027, and the number 18 pick. That's a massive haul. A serious gamble. The kind of move that can either define a front office as genius or reckless. But here's the other side of the coin. The Commanders are in a unique position. They have very few picks in the top 146 and one of the oldest rosters in the league. That means they need young talent. They need depth. And a package like the one Minnesota could offer? That might be too good to ignore. And let's not forget, older rosters come with risks. Injuries, decline, cap issues. All of it. We saw flashes of that with players like Terry McLaurin dealing with injuries impacting team performance. So from Washington's perspective, trading down could actually make a lot of sense. More picks, more youth, more flexibility. Now bring it back to Minnesota. Imagine pairing a talent like Love with this offense. The explosiveness, the versatility, the ability to impact both the run and pass game. Some scouts are even comparing him to Jahmyr Gibbs, one of the most dangerous dual-threat backs in the league right now. And if that comparison holds true, we're talking about a game-changer. A player who can take pressure off the quarterback, stretch defenses, and create highlight plays every single week. So let me ask you, Vikings fans, is it worth it? Would you trade multiple picks to go get Jeremiyah Love? Or do you stay patient, trust the board, and build depth across the roster. This is the kind of decision that defines a franchise's future. Safe and steady, or bold and aggressive? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. I want to hear from you. Should the Vikings go all in for love? And if you're loving this kind of deep dive into Minnesota Vikings news, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with every Vikings fan you know. Because draft season is just getting started, and things are about to get crazy. Skol.